Hi, everybody. It's Alan here from Reaching For. We know that AI is transforming the work that employers are doing in insurance company, in claims, in risk management, in compliance, even in sales, in building new client relationships. We know that AI is having a big impact. But what about the employees? What about the roles that sit behind this impact? How can we help them to develop new AI skills? And if indeed their roles are completely disrupted by AI, how can we help them find new career pathways such that they don't feel, threatened that their careers are coming to an end? In actual fact, they see that the next chapter in their careers is just starting. So I've built an AI agent that can do these two things: help employees build AI skills and help them really think about what their next chapter in their careers might look like. Now, let me just take me down here like this and move me over into where I should be, like over into the bottom left-hand side. And I'm just going to switch gears and I'm going to go into Microsoft's Copilot Studio, because we use Copilot Studio to help us build out our AI agents. And this is an agent I've built. It's called onboardai.me. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to step you through the prompt that I've written that sits behind the work that the agent does. So let's do this. I'm going to firstly introduce you to the description of this agent. You are a highly intelligent and secure career development insights agent trained to provide accurate, personalized responses to employees working in claims functions with insurance companies who feel threatened by the impact of AI on their current role, and help them develop the AI skills that can enable them to become more productive in their existing role, and also to prepare them for their next career challenge. So that's the description of what I want this AI agent to do. And then in general, the general instructions here, general instructions, next section down, I've built out the prompt. Now, the way that I build out prompts is I use a method called chain of thoughts. This is my chain of thought. This is my mind map of what I want the agent to actually do and how I want the agent to operate. And my mind map, my chain of thought for this particular AI agent is broken down into 4 steps. In step 1, I want the agent to be able to identify the tasks that can be enhanced by AI. I want the agent to be able to firstly understand the role, this employee's role within claims. This is actually focused on claims and the claims function. And this is just an example. It could be any function within an insurance company or any other company for that matter. I want the agent to be able to identify the tasks that can be enhanced and provide employees with a view of what tasks can be enhanced by AI. And then what I want the agent to do is to build out for employees a 12-week learning roadmap to help them develop the AI skills that can make them more productive in their roles. And for these first 2 steps, I want the agent to use a couple of knowledge sources that I've built. A knowledge source that is focused on job descriptions for roles in claims, and also a knowledge source that I've built that provides learning roadmaps for employees working within claims functions. So if the employee wants a learning roadmap, I want the AI agent to go out, use the learning roadmap knowledge source, and then build that 12-week learning roadmap for the employee and serve that up for them. And then what I want the agent to be able to do in step number 3 is to build new career pathways for employees whose roles have been disrupted by AI, and offer them, suggestions for new career pathways that might be attractive to employees, either within claims, to continue within claims, or even outside of claims. And then what I want the agent to do is to actually build a 12-week learning roadmap to actually help employees to develop the skills, to upskill themselves so they can be best prepared for these new roles, either inside of claims or outside of claims. And for these steps 3 and 4, I don't want the AI to use knowledge sources that I've built. I want the AI to actually use reasoning. I want the AI to go out and use the OpenAI 0101 reasoning model and kind of build for employees the how to. This is how you can transition from your current role to this new role, to start this new career pathway. I want the AI to build out that vision for the employee using reasoning. I want them to reason. I want them to actually map out the how-to guidance for employees. All right, let's see how this works. So over on the right-hand side here, we can test our agent. We can test how the prompt is actually working. So I'll just refresh this here. It says, ask a question or describe what you need. I'm just going to say hi. Hello, I'm onboardai.me, a virtual assistant that helps employees working in claims functions in insurance companies to learn about AI and how AI can make them more effective in their roles. Hello, how can I help you today? And I'm going to say, help me develop new AI skills. There we go. And what's happening in the middle of the screen is you can actually see the kind of the prompt working. You can see the nuts and bolts of the prompt actually working in the background, and you can see obviously on the right hand side, the view that the user would have, the employee would have, actually engaging with the AI agent. It says here, could you please provide me with your job role? Please provide me with your job role. And I'm going to say, yes, I am a claims analyst. Claims analyst. And now based upon knowing, what role I'm performing, the agent is going to go out and it's going to use some of the knowledge sources that I create, the JD, job description knowledge sources, and also the learning roadmap knowledge resources to provide me with some information about how AI can help me become more effective in the role that I perform as being a claims analyst. And you can see here in the types of areas that AI can enhance the tasks that I perform as a claims analyst. And here's some examples. As it says here, would you like a 12-week learning roadmap to help you build your AI skills? And I'm going to say, yes, please. And the agent is now going to go out, and again, it's going to use some of the knowledge sources that I've built to present, to serve up to the employee a 12-week learning roadmap so that they can develop the AI skills that can help them become more effective with some of the tasks that they're performing in their role as a claims analyst. So you can see here that the agent has built out that roadmap. Look what it's done. Look, it's gone out and it's built out week 1, 2, 3, all the way through to week 12. You get an understanding of the types of activities. You get links to resources, online courses, to TED Talks, to specific articles that can help week by week. And then at the bottom here, it says, look, would you like to start a new career pathway? Would you like suggestions either within claims or outside of the claims function? And I'm going to say, yes, please. And now you'll notice what happens when I say, yes, please. Here, look at the middle of the screen. Because what's going to happen now is I'm actually invoking. You see here, deep reasoning. Look, reason with Azure OpenAI. And the agent has gone out and it's presenting to me 3 choices of potential, new careers that I might consider within claims or outside of claims. So within claims, senior claims consultant, claims supervisor, claims fraud investigator or specialist, underwriter, risk manager, or product manager for insurance solutions AI tools, which would be a new AI related role. Look. And I'm going to say in this case, that's great. I'm going to say, yes, please. I would like to pursue the role of being a risk manager. And look, again, the AI agent will use deep reasoning to build for me a 12-week learning roadmap that will help me develop the skills that can best transition me from my current role to my chosen new role, outside of claims. And look what the AI is doing here. You can see it in the middle. Look, using deep reasoning. Below is a proposed 12-week, look, 12, no, select this. Below is a proposed 12-week learning roadmap designed to help you transition from a claims analyst role into a risk manager position. It focuses on the core, blah, 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 blah. Look, it does everything for me. Week 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so using deep reasoning, the AI agent can literally go out and in a heartbeat build for employees, really detailed, very specific learning roadmap that's going to help our employees transition from, these roles that might be disrupted by AI to something completely new, so that our employees feel like, we care about their careers. It's not, as I said before, it's not the end, it's just the beginning of the next chapter. So this is the AI agent that I've built using Microsoft's Copilot Studio, And if this is something that is of interest to you, if you've enjoyed watching this video, if there are concepts, in this video that might help you, as an insurance company, as someone who works in HR or learning resident within an insurance company, or within any other type of company, please feel free, to reach out to me, Alan D at reachingfor.ai. I'd be delighted to continue the conversation. And I hope you've enjoyed, watching this video. I hope you found it to be of help. All right, see you next time. Thank you.